But let's quickly talk about Rivers politics. As a son of the soil, how disturbed are you about the political situation in Rivers State? What do you think is happening?
I think what Rivers people want is at the federal level and at the state level and at the local level. Every Rivers person simply wants leadership that is solely focused not on politics, not on antagonism, but focused on what is important to the Rivers people. Access to quality education, primary health and education facilities that are world class. Accessing, for example, micro, small, and medium scale enterprise support. Ensuring that the state assembly, for example, is not focused on stopping any executive from accessing a budget that they can use to fund their developmental programs for the benefit of the people, but that they're working closely with the governor to obviously fund the programs that are important to Rivers people. The governor equally has a responsibility to ensure that he is liaising effectively with the State House of Assembly and not playing politics with them. Not saying that he is, but he certainly can't afford to. And it's going to be important for all stakeholders, including the Honorable Minister of the FCT, to be willing to also sheath their swords and say, look, we have an election in 2027 where this battle can bear itself out. But we have a number of years before then. Let's be responsible. Let's ensure that the people of Rivers State don't suffer because you have these elephants fighting each other in public. We believe that Rivers people are brilliant people, they're dignified people, and they're not always represented that way by political leadership over the course of time. We believe that hopefully that the governor and the Honorable Minister of FCT would take a cue from Mr. President with respect to how he manages affairs over time in Lagos State, for example, and how he's managing affairs in Nigeria as president, as a cue to say governance comes first. Politics comes closer to the election. Let's abide by that for the sake of Rivers people.
All right, so but do you think the president needs to intervene one more time?
I believe that anyone who believes that by their actions, whether it's from the federal level or from the state level or from the legislative, branch in the state or to the executive branch in the state, that if they are banking on Mr. President taking sides in this matter, they are mistaken and they will be disappointed. The president will not do that. What he will do is ensure that everybody has what they need in order to work. And he's also going to ensure that any attempt to defund or frustrate the operation of the Rivers State government from conducting its affairs in a way that will benefit the Rivers people, that's obviously not going to be allowed by this president or anybody else. So I think there's a need for all stakeholders to understand that the president will not take sides and that they need to focus in on governance and delivering the dividends of democracy to the people of Rivers State. And that should be their only consideration until the lead up to 2027 when we can start talking about politics.